I like John Fury. I've met him on a number of occasions, and I've always felt him to be a very educated voice around boxing. His recent incarnation over the last 2 or 3 years of John becoming front and centre of the circus, like a Cirque du Soleil horror show, I think that's embarrassing. I think Carl Froch is putting in a video. By the way, Carl Froch is standing right there when he's saying, "Where is he?" Carl Froch is doing his first broadcast for Netflix. He doesn't want any of this. The one thing I don't think Carl Froch is frightened of is John Fury. I know it's theatrics. I know it's part of the show. I know it brings noise, and I suppose in its space it does its job. But is it not just a tad embarrassing?
Listen, you said it yourself. In its space, it does a job, and I think we live in that world today where now people, you know, it was a press conference that was always going to be maybe a little quiet because Makhmudov doesn't speak particularly great English. He's not really going to say too much. Tyson Fury done his thing, and he was talking about Anthony Joshua and the tragedy there and the circumstances for him coming back into boxing. That was all great. But that John Fury always adds a little bit of spice, and that's what gets people watching. So I suppose it's done its work. And you've got your own opinion on whether it was embarrassing or not embarrassing.
Is it good spice, Paulie? Is it good spice?
I'll tell you what. Listen. From one side, I'm a fan of Netflix getting involved in boxing because it broadens it out in so many viewerships. But on the other end, I sometimes question what Netflix puts on, and I'm saying, do they really have the best interest of boxing? Or are they just looking for the clickbait of the moment? And when you're looking for the clickbait of the moment, this is yet another example of that. You know, the Furies have a lightning rod image. Obviously, Tyson backs it up. He can fight, okay? Yep. He's accomplished everything. But then you got this kind of thing here. You know, you make the point about Makhmudov's not really an opponent that's going to sell a fight either. You know, Fury's just coming back in as well. People love a train wreck, man. You know, I hate to say it. We're in a generation where the train wreck sells.